Our son was in residential care. He'd been there for over 7 years, and the decision suddenly was made to close it. My son's not verbal. He's very autistic. He was diagnosed when he was 2 years, 3 months, and he's 31 now, and he has epilepsy.
Euan lived in a house with 5 others on a campus with 4 houses on it. All of the people that lived there had different needs.
Euan is 6'2", about 16 stone. When he gets distressed, he has no risk awareness either to himself or to anybody else, because he cannot communicate on the most basic level. If you try and manhandle him, he will fight back. And we thought with this wide, expansive setting, it had the best chance of working. In 2018, we decided that we would move from London to a place closer to Euan. And then within 6 months of moving here, out of the blue, the trust running the care home decided to close.
Just turned everything upside down. They were talking about moving all the residents out so they would choose where they lived, who they lived with, who looked after them, what kind. And when it comes down to it, it's all rubbish because there weren't any choices.
Nobody wanted him. Reality was that unless we stepped in, it looked really bleak. Not everybody can do what we've done. Not everybody can turn their lives upside down. use their savings to convert a house so that it's suitable for their loved one. And the thing that really keeps us awake at night is the future. We have lived for 8 years with the fear that he will become so distressed that he will come in the attention of the emergency services, whereby they can be locked up like criminals, but there's nowhere to transfer them to. My son's care home went through on a good in its CQC inspection. The inspector actually made the comment, but the staff and the lifestyle fulfilled right care, right support, right culture. People were getting individual lives that they wanted. So they had workshops, they had gardening, they had a music therapist came in, a yoga teacher came in, an aromatherapist came in. You have to have a range of options. People think the CQC are merely there to go in and make sure care is of a standard for the people living there, but they're not. They regulate the size of houses. They won't register accommodation that doesn't fit their criteria. And you can have perfectly good places closing because it's an outdated mode of care, whatever that means, or a capable environment or whatever. It's not him that's the problem. It's people who make pronouncements that don't have any consequences for them.
The thing that they missed out completely was the individual.
It cannot be one size fits all. There has to be a choice.
I think the campaign is very important simply because we need to look at people as individuals. We need to find out what is best for them. And that's either got to come from themselves or the people that know them best and have their best interests properly at heart, not just words.
Without choice, without provision, the right provision, properly staffed, properly supported, where families can be involved, then the future for people like my son is really grim, and they don't deserve it.